I said, hey, yo, what we looking like? How's shit sounding? I think I sound pretty solid. Oh, NXT was solid last night. I thought it was alright. We starting off a good week, man. Um, off the top, I all I got for most of the show is Kiana James need to put her glasses back on. That's it. I mean, I think she dope and all the rest of it, but I'm saying like I personally would like to see her with glasses. Her and her assistant could do it. It might come off a little twinsies tag teamy, but nah. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the point. I don't know. But right now, that's what I got for that. Just going into the show. Like, that's how I felt. It was a 2 hour show. I only got about an hour of it. So we got to see what mattered, and let's see what mattered. Hayes and Axiom. Alright, yo. First of all, shouts to Trick and Mello. You already know. Trick and Mello gang been a thing. So, I could keep going, but I'ma just chill. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and Axiom. Um, yo, look, if we gonna do this thing with Axiom, then we gotta make it a thing. He could definitely be the future, you know what I'm saying? I know him and Ray could have a bang, you know what I mean? Like I think um I think Axiom is definitely just a good character. Something about it, he got it. You know what I mean? From when he's rocking that tight black shirt backstage, like he got a different vibe to him. Like it's that element of the future of the business. You know what I'm saying? Like that we all looking for. Like I could imagine what backstage looks like with all of the characters. So it's just like, yeah, bro, that's like you hear when you see him walking around like on some NXT at the Performance Center shit. So there's my opinion on that. So the one thing I have for that match, because it was a great match, they got to work on his entrance. Like this time around, it didn't really go too great. It was cool when he went moving, coming down the ramp, but then he was in the ring. It's supposed to be him jumping off the rope. At least this is what I've seen from the weeks as far as the presentation goes. You know what I'm saying? So jump off the ropes, then they got him land and then turning around and walking, and the effect is still going. Like, nah, bro. I don't want to call it out like, oh, that was just lazy, but it's like kind of like, all right, y'all, like we trying to put these guys over. Like, don't listen. Like, these are the big parts of the show. So, I see where sometimes it could get like a little bit of a swerve instead of a corner, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the image that they really trying to push, that's all I got for that. Other than that, the match was dope. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Trick jumped in. That shit was cool. It was a good match. Oh my God, Zoe and Nikita went at it, and I didn't get to see it, so now I'm flipping. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good, good. That's all I got for it. Shouts to the Keto Lions though, but good. Zoe should have won. And Zoe should keep winning. Now moving forward. All right, this triple threat match. Yo, shouts to Mandy. Toxins was in there with Caden and Katana. And then hold on, without even looking, I want to see if I can recall. That was Tatum, Paxley, and Ivy. Alright. Yo, let Pax continue to develop with her little spinning move. I feel like Pax is stepping in on some uh I see Pax right now doing that and it's like, wait, when's Tiffany Stratton coming back? You know what I mean? Like when's her injury done? So there go that. Um the rest of it, I mean, it was a solid girls NXT match. Like it's looking like the future is going to be very bright for the producers because I don't want to say I'm not seeing capability, but I'm seeing a lot of willingness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's all you can ask for when you got so many developing superstars. They came out hot. You know what I mean? JC was in there ready. Gigi stay ready. You know what I mean? So it's like just I thought it was cool. Everybody did good. Ivy is a strong one. We got to push that some more down the line. You know what I mean? Like everyone has a solid character that at least from my standpoint, from where I'm looking at it, I'm seeing stuff that's respectable enough to see what else is going to happen next. You know what I mean? Like I don't even want to see them get the call ups. I want to see the division continue to develop. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of girls in the match, but at the same time, we need it for the division right now. So I thought it was solid. Who cares if you did? Respectfully, Electra Lopez, Indy Hartwell. Electra being back is like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, more development. It didn't make TV. I'm not mad. I feel like it's a positive opposite, if that even makes sense, of how I felt about Zoe and Nikita going at it. Like a lot of girl stuff happening on the show though. This is really good. I'm not mad at this. Oh, and last week something went down with them too. I do remember that with Indy backstage going into something. Yeah, and then there's a little pretty girl thing they got happening. Like this is all happen. Like this is good. Like little backstage, just everything's starting to feel like a club. Excuse me. It's a solid thing. New Day and Briggs and Jensen. I really was saying Brooks and Jensen for mad long. So shouts to Briggs and Jensen and Fallon too. Like I said, I just like them. You know, they it's like they get in that same steam that the Creed brothers had. And the Creed brothers still got steam, let it be clear, but these two going in there with the New Day, that was definitely dope. They was able to keep up. New Day was looking like, oh man, fresh. You know, it was a lot of fun. Kofi was trying out some new but old things. You know, it was working out. Just the crowd and the energy, you know what I mean? Like that's what I realized with the NXT thing. Like it's the energy that everyone's going for. So you're probably more than likely gonna get, you know, a solid, crowd portion of the match, because that's obviously what goes into it also. So there that go. I like them. That was all good. Um, they got the victory. That was cool, man. NXT was alright. I wasn't mad at it, man. It was what else happened? Oh man, Braun Breaker and this the whole thing with Grayson. At this point with Braun, because he's solidified, I feel like Braun Breaker could be a main roster call up at any moment. Any moment. Shouts to Grayson with the whether it's that roster or that roster, like the roster over there or the roster over there. Like, oh, good line. See, so he could catch the random call up after he lose too. You know what I mean? Like everybody right now at NXT though, I feel like needs to remain on NXT and continue to develop. You know what I mean? Like it needs to have like we need to feel like we know who's next. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there's a level of unpredictability that always goes into this, and that's what we love about it. But at the same time, nah, this needs to be the main roster is already crowded. Yeah, you know I mean, so we need to make sure that we get in, uh, you know, who's ready. You know what I'm saying? To jump in and make a real splash and impact. Braun is one of those. Great, he's gonna have it a lot easier than Grayson, but then again, you never know. So it really just comes down to obviously the booking on all of them. I think that these guys can continue to, you know, do the NXT thing and really, really develop to the point where the main roster is already hearing rumblings about them. Vengeance Day coming up, I'm feeling like that's going to be another one of those that's going like it's going to be a spectrum, So they gonna be in there. Gonna have a full crowd. It ain't just gonna be the NXT crowd, which is always, is different, but it is great for a home crowd. So now we gonna see what everyone else across the, not everyone else, but a lot of other people feeling about it, and I'm excited I'm excited to see the show. Roxy's women's champion, King Booker looking like a proud dad. It's in those moments, it's like, yep, see? And this is why Booker T got to be stern the way he is in his moments of being stern, and you just got to be like the upset nephew and just sit with it. You know what I mean? Even if you mad, you going to have to just sit and understand, like my uncle always said, keep on living. So that's how I feel about Booker T sometimes. So him sitting proud with Roxy and, the little story they told with the 5 years and, the pictures and all that, it's like, fine. Fine. I'll rock with Roxy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I ain't against her. You know what I mean? But I liked Cora, goddammit. Like, I was on that side. So, we just going to continue to let things develop. We know Roxy can go in ring. We know she dope. Her English is adorably Spanish sounding. You know what I'm saying? Like ESL. So that could be something that we need to work on because she doesn't sound very intimidating at all. She knows how to go there, but I'm not extra sold on it just because she's so cutesy. And we know she could go in the ring, but it still got cutesy on it for me. I like her though. Like, let's work with her. Let's see what we get because she's dope. But you know, when Cora gonna come through and whoop her ass again? That's what I'm waiting for. You know what I mean? But that's just NXT. So all in all, uh, New Day rocks. Hail King Woods. Shouts to HBK. The producers are starting to put on some solid matches. The tag divisions are really starting to come together. The women's division is probably gonna be like now it's gonna be cake because somebody has to take the spot and she needs to put her glasses back on. You know what I'm saying? Like just as far as just another really, really good piece added. Like it's a vacuum, but Gigi and JC is just fine. I could keep going with all of this, but I'm gonna start talking in circles. So subscribe.